Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat, and we are live back here at the Green Hills West Clubhouse in San Juan. This is your Milko Sports God Skills Basketball Talent ID 16 and under round of 16. Kasama nyo pa rin po MJ Evangelista together with Coach Pancho, and our game in front of us will be Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops, who is seated number 3 from bracket D with 1 and 2 record, up against DPR-AC SARCON SPORTSWEAR from Bulacan, sitting at number 2 from bracket C with 2 wins and a loss on their record. And I'll turn you over now to our in-game announcer in a few. So we'll take a step back, Coach Pancho, and look at this previous meetings nitong dalawang kopanang ito. DPR-AC SARCON coming off a slight win, neck-and-neck battle up against ZBA Elite na makikita natin maglalaro mamaya. Nanalo sila doon by just 2 points. Ito namang Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops coming from a painful loss just by 9 points. So single digit win, no? And loss on the side naman ng Saints Youth Ballers. They were up against Boss League Bataan previously on their last day of or last game of their elimination round. They lost 94 to 85, and nakita natin naglaro last time, Coach Pancho, itong anak ni Glenn Cobontin na si Clark Cobontin, putting up a double-double performance. But the thing is, hindi pa natin siya nakikita dito sa ating venue right now.
Yes, so malaking bagay yun, especially coming off a great game from your last game, and then of course his presence will be missed if ever hindi siya makarating dito at makapaglaro.
Ang isa naman sa abangan natin is si Gio Tolentino. But before we do move forward, and I'll turn you over to Denzel Santiago.
Basketball action here on Green Hills West Clubhouse, San Juan, for the consideration of your Milko Sports God Skills Basketball 2026 Talent ID. Presenting our sixth game of today's schedule, featuring the DPR-AC SARCON SPORTSWEAR versus the Saint Youth Ballers x RK Hoops. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of your Milko Sports God Skills Basketball at may live streaming pa via Pilipinas Live app. Now let us meet the starting lineups from both teams. First from the DPR-AC SARCON SPORTSWEAR. On guard number 2, Paul Cruz. Also guard number 3, Glenn Garcia. At 4, number 79, Renzo Magpanwa. Under 4, number 83, DJ Paulino. Playing center number 9, Gio Tolentino. Now let us meet the starting lineups from Saint Youth Ballers x RK Hoops. On guard number 2, Kyle Naguno. Under guard number 16, Jiquel Pello. At 4, number 28, Pius Goton. Under 4, number 77, Brian Makasarte. Man on the middle, number 23, Miguel Reynado. Our games officials for today's basketball game are Chief 11, Ferdy Manala and Joshua Sandoval.
Starting 5 for both of your teams. For Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops, we have Judel Pelo, KD Daluna, Miguel Reydado, Macryan Makasarte, and Pius Loton. For DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, we have Paul Cruz, Renzo Magbanwa, TJ Paulino, Glenn Garcia, and Gio Tolentino. Tip-off is on the way for game number 6 this Saturday dito sa napakainit na Green Hills West Clubhouse, Coach Pancho.
Yes, actually, magsasummer na kasi, and this is the last day of the love month ng February. So, of course, coming to March Madness, summertime, and then mainit din kasi yung mga laro natin dito. Of course, these two teams are gunning for an outright quarterfinals or the Elite 8. Waling matatalo naman dito, of course, bababa sa classification.
And to start things off, just to pick up the conversation a while ago, Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops, we're gonna see if they will miss the services of Clark Cobontin here from the previous game that we covered with Justin, Coach Pancho. he had a solid contribution. He intimidated a lot of players in the paint, standing at 6'3". So we'll have to see that as we check that Makasarte all the way to the cup for 2.
Yeah, so Makasarte will try to fill in that big hole that they will be missing dito if Clark Buntin will not gonna, make it into this game.
And Glenn Garcia immediately answer with his own version of a 2-pointer here. Speaking of El Capitan, para dito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, meron ding itong double-double contribution from their previous outing, having 16 points, 10 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, and 3 block. Ito yung matibay na katulong nito ni Gio Tolentino.
Wow, solid numbers right there. Binanggit mo MJ, and those are the numbers that, of course, every team wants to see on their players, especially yung mga performers, enable for them to advance sa Elite 8.
As we see another inside points there coming from TJ Paulino. And speaking of inside points, ito naman yung isa sa asset nitong DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. They had 58 points in the paint last outing.
Wow,
Coach
that's a
Pancho.
huge numbers. It means that they are totally working hard, and that's their, you mentioned asset. That's their strength dito, yung kanilang inside game.
And early on, we're seeing those things, no? DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear keeps on attacking the basket early on this first quarter. And we are tied at 4 apiece now with 8 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Pass inside. It goes up to Glenn Garcia, puts it up for another two-pointer.
The familiar stack formation dun sa baseline inbound play dito ng DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Successful that time.
Garcia got his 4-point on the other end. Drop pass down low. Makukuha rito, Magbanwa. Pass sana kay Paulino, almost got deflected there ni Makasarte. And a bump from Ryan Makasarte. He will pick up his first personal foul.
Yeah, and ito sa Paulino talaga early on, upon catching the ball, immediately drives hard to the baseline. So aggressive kagad sila dito, ha?
Exactly. Yung Makasarte, kita natin, maagang uupo para dito sa tropa ng ni Coach Jolsen Villegas. Pelo, stop and pop from deep. Almost on target. A little bit strong there as it hits the rim. Bola ang babalik dito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Magbanwa. The handoff pass to Garcia. Everything but the shot. Second chance points won't go for DPR-AC. Good swipe there. Active hands.
Yeah,
from this team.
For both teams. Look at the hustle.
No. Early on, talaga nagbabakbakan for that loose ball.
Yes, kasi malaking bagay makakuha ka ng early momentum para sa team mo. But again, those short misses right there underneath.
Sorry misses for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. But kita mo naman, immediately they're getting back to their defensive assignments. I think they're applying man-to-man defense here against Saints Youth Ballers. Pelo, high pick up there. And Tolentino will get his first personal foul on this game. And Magbanwa sits down on the bench. Pelo looking for a friend here. Another drop pass on the paint, and that is good. Coming from number 23, that's Miguel Reydado.
Good movement underneath itong kay Miguel Reydado.
And their team is now down by just 2 points here, 8-6. And there's a foul inside. That's gonna be on Miguel Reydado. Third team foul para dito sa Saints Youth Ballers.
Yeah, early fouls yung napakomit kagad dito ng Saint Youth Ballers. And speaking of Saint Youth Ballers, may nakita ka mga players na umahabol, ha?
A good sign. That's Ali from the last time that we've covered. If you can remember, yung sidestep pero
Yes.
magda-dunk pala.
Oo,
That's
si
the
JV
kid.
Ali, no? Oo.
Oo. So, a strong addition para dito sa Saints Youth Ballers.
Right.
And the good thing is the game is just starting. So we're seeing some players that just came in doing their warm-up routine here. And Garcia on the inside. Again, too strong. Balik ang bola rito sa Saints Youth Ballers. The drive on the middle. Shot was short from Raydado. Eto na ang tropa ng DPR-AC, but they've committed a turnover. Masyado nagmadali doon, Coach Pancho.
Right. But early on, ito si Garcia, great job right there, holding his own, just standing there at the middle, blocking that driving lane. And ito, palitan na naman tayo dito. Ang tao.
As we see Darwin Aragon checks in for the very first time on this ball game for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear.
Yeah, look at the backward pressure, MJ.
Still sticking to their defense that's working early on this quarter. Kick out pass para dito kay Raydado.
Oh, too aggressive that time.
And that will be called the number 15. Another substitution here. You've mentioned Coach Pancho, JV Ali. And itong batang ito si Emmanuel De Luna also checks into the ball game.
Yeah, so let's see if JB Ali can easily contribute right here kasi kakarating lang niya. Hindi ko siya nakita nag-warm up, nag-stretch.
And check that number 4 is Dwayne Villegas rather. Checking in the ball game. Another small guy with a huge heart and aggressiveness to the basket as well. So makikita natin kung ano ipapakita nito ni Villegas for this game. Paulino gives it to
That's number 15, Berba.
Berba. And the follow through is good for Darwin Aragon.
Darwin Aragon, kakapasok lang dito. Talagang making instant impact.
And his team is up by 4 points. 10-6. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Balik ang bola rito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Paulino gives it to Peñaranda. Ganda ng depensa dito ni Villegas. Almost a swipe. Swing to the right. Balik kay Paulino. 10 seconds to shoot. Peñaranda swings it to his left for 3. Shot won't go. Good rebound there ni Paulino, and on the way up, he will pick up a foul against his defender.
Right, and the reason why Paulino got that offensive rebound because itong si JB Ali kinuha yung corner shooter, lumabas siya ron, and he's the one who's manning the middle. Nawala siya sa gitna doon.
And Jairus De Los Santos picks up his first personal foul, and itong Saints Youth Ballers is over the limit already.
Yeah, and we take a look at the coaching staff of DPR-AC Sportswear. You know, seriously watching and monitoring their game as they're enjoying a 6-point lead dito so far.
And Villegas on the way down will pick up a foul on Berba. Third team foul para dito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear.
Oh, well, itong Saints Youth Ballers penalty na dito agad.
Oh, both teams on early foul trouble. Paulino will do the inbound play here. JR Peñaranda comes to pick it up. Saints Youth Ballers naman na mag-a-apply ng konting pressure dito against DPR-AC. A good block inside from JV Ali.
Yeah, that's the thing that you can get from JV Ali, that length, that size, and the ability to block those shots.
An additional inside presence on the side of Saints Youth Ballers.
Oh, rim protector eh.
Oh,
But I think he was called for a foul.
sumabit ang konting braso doon.
And kanina, yung last game natin kanina, no, before this, we counted the total shot blocks, di ba, ng isang team. So, first up pa lang, di ba? Nakarami na ng blanca.
Merong 5.
Oo.
And I think the total count natin from the previous game was 14, if I'm not
14,
mistaken.
oh, yes.
As Andre Bautista drills down the 3 para iangat ang kanilang koponan sa 9 na puntos, 15-6.
Alright, so they're starting to gain control of this ball game early on dito because of their outside sniping, their drive and kick action, punishing the St. Youth ballers. RK Hoops.
Yes, and Bautista was wide open at that time. Medyo huli na yung habol nito ni JV Ali to contest that shot. Again, balik ang bola rito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Berba with the basketball. Floats it up on the middle. Misses. Ali grabbed the board. Eto na si Villegas. Nagmamadali. He has 2 defenders in front of him. Almost loses the leather.
And you can see the effort of the DPR-AC, no? They're really getting back quickly dun sa defense, dun sa backcourt. So that's why they're preventing those easy transition plays.
Nakita mo rin, Coach Pancho, yung importance ng lateral movement as they're not forcing the issue there. They even didn't pick up a foul there, but a solid defense right in front of Villegas.
No ball swiping. That's a good defense being provided by DPR-AC. And kaya bumalik sa kanila yung bola.
Another turnover for Saints Youth Ballers, RK Hoops. It's slowly piling up pagdating sa kanilang turnover department as Radin loses the handle but picks it up, gives it to Aragon, hand off, down low to Berba.
Yeah, very patient. And Berba is always at the right place at the right time. Talagang hindi niya pinipilit doon. And looking for that open spot right there.
Kaya naman angat na ang kanilang koponan ng 11 puntos, 17-6 because of that defense. Look at that. Another steal coming from Berba.
And look at that, diving for the ball, the hustle.
And again, JR Peñaranda converting.
Another steal, MJ.
Back-to-back steals here. Sila na yung nag-a-attempt, very aggressive on the defense. At sila rin yung makikita mo nagda-dive for that loose ball. What can you say about that energy?
Yes, that's the thing. So the aggressor that you be, the more advantage that you have because psychologically you're pinning your opponents. You know, talagang nawawala yung confidence nila and you're forcing a lot of turnovers. Yun yung nangyayari.
And that calls for time. Official score is 19-6. We'll be right back. And we are back in the ball game. Milko Sports Got Skills Basketball Tournament. Talent ID 16 and under round of 16. Powered by Smart 5G. And also, you can watch us live on the Pilipinas Live app as well as on our YouTube channel.
And also sa tiebreaker.
Thank you.
Ito, some discussions right here happening, MJ.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. And the table officials are having a quick conversation. I think they're just clarifying things out when it comes to the ball possession here or the inbound for Saints Youth Ballers. So there was an alignment already and we're headed back to our game. Villegas. Nagmamadali rito. Siya na rin ang pupukol. Solid block from Aragon pero sumabit sa doon.
Yeah, so very aggressive and very quick attack ang ginawa dito ni Villegas. Not wasting any time. The right thing to do. He saw an opening and then he fishes for a foul.
Courageous move from this young guy, the smallest guy on the floor, Dwayne Villegas, just misses on the first throw. That is his play, Coach Pancho, even from the previous games that we've covered. Talagang malakas ang loob. Buo
Yes.
ang loob nitong si Dwayne Villegas. Another handoff pass down low. Shot won't go. Another swipe. I think that's the third or fourth time already on this quarter alone.
Oh, and that's how relentless the DPR-AC players are today, especially in this first quarter. They're talaga no let up after after a missed shots or after a turnover. They're getting back immediately. Ito na naman.
Villegas with the fake pass.
Too fast that time.
Yes. Peñaranda ngayon, speaking of too fast, too furious, hands it off to Berba for another miss. High octane battle that we are seeing so far coming from both of the teams here.
Yeah, sayang yun. Poor shot selection that time.
And last 40 seconds
Oh, too
of
fancy.
this quarter, it didn't help at that time for DPR-AC. Basket counts for Dwayne Villegas.
Yeah, Dwayne Villegas, that's the style of play. Talagang he will not gonna stop until he make that basket. And once he got his momentum, talagang magtutuloy-tuloy na yan. Let's see if magiging successful siya dito sa free throw. Kasi kanina, medyo nagminti siya ron.
Run and gun style of play for Dwayne Villegas. Has a lot of positives so far on this game, but just missing on that free throw again. He'll be given one more time here on the line. And looking at the coach of Saints Youth Ballers.
They're trying to figure out his game plan and observing the game right here because they're down by a double-digit lead.
11
deficit
points.
rather.
Yes, that's right. Ali misses. And the ball was picked up there by Peñaranda. Committed a turnover for DPR-AC.
MJ turnover after turnover for both teams because they are rushing their offense.
And right now, the tempo is on the DPR-AC SARCON's advantage as we see the alley shot there off the glass for two.
Yeah, so 5 seconds on the game clock. Let's see if DPR-AC is aware.
Last shot won't go for Berba, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter. A 9-point lead for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. 19-10 is our score, Coach Pancho.
Yeah, first quarter highlights. It's been a fast-paced ball game. All of both teams are running and gunning, but those fouls that were whistled actually slowed the game, slowed the pace of this ball game. That's why we saw a lot of free throw attempts for both teams. And at the end of the first 10 minutes of passion, DPR-AC SARCON Sports were enjoying a 9-point lead over the Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops.
We'll be right back after this short quarter break.
You are still tuning live here at Milk Sports Cosquez Basketball Talent ID 2026. We are now in our sixth battle of the day. DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear versus St. Youth Ballers XRK Hoops. Coach G. Orillosa, the head coach of DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, says that they are ready for today's game, but pressure is not on their mind. Kaya naman, nasabi nga ni Coach G na wala nga daw pressure at iniiwasan nga daw nila ito sa isa't isa dahil gusto nga daw ng mga coach na maging kalmado at determinado nga lang ang mga players all throughout the game. Dagdag pa ni Coach, lagi nga daw niyang pinapaalalahanan ang DPR-AC na enjoy at huwag maging malungkot sa loob ng court. Nasabi nga ni Coach C na mukhang nakakatulong naman daw ang ganitong sistema base sa mga performance ng DPR-AC sa mga nakaraang laro. Back to the gentleman.
Thank you, Ms. Rain Martinez, for that inside report coming from Coach G. Orillosa. And I like to highlight what he mentioned there about playing without pressure and just enjoying the game. Coach Pancho, you've been here for quite some time already as a coaching staff, especially for Makua Red Province. how does it feel to play, just enjoying the level of basketball without any pressure?
Yeah, that's the essence of youth basketball. You have to enjoy the game, even up to the pro ranks. If you're not enjoying the game, you are being forced to play. That's the time that you will be feeling that this is a job. So the more that you wanted to play, the more that you're having fun, the more that you will be effective. It will reflect yung mga actions mo dyan sa loob ng floor.
Absolutely. And sometimes it really brings out the best of us if we don't have any pressure in mind. Because, kumbaga, mentally, yun ang kalaban mo if you are like thinking about the pressure all the time.
Yeah, and after all, basketball is a sport, and at this age 16 under, wag natin sila bibigyan ng so much pressure. Winning is just a bonus dito. What's the most important thing is the journey, the process, and the training and the lessons that you will learn, the experience.
And basket counts at that time for Derek Reyes sa bakbakan sa ilalim. He is on the line for a three-point play opportunity here. And then, exactly the best time for these guys. You mentioned 16 and under. They are on the nurturing stage of their basketball journey and basketball development. They're like a sponge right now, just absorbing all the good habits, everything about that, and just throwing away what things would not help for them to grow as a basketball player.
Yeah, so they should treat this like a one game at a time, especially in this tournament, and lots of basketball action, lots of games still to be played. So learning process still. So kung hihimay natin to, possession after possession.
That's right. And a good start for Saints Youth Ballers as Reyes completed the three-point play. And more importantly, they are inching closer against DPR-AC with only 5-point lead.
Yes, because they're starting to get their rhythm back right here, especially this guy. Yun lang, nagmintis yung tira nyo nun because may energy na sila unlike yung start ng first quarter. Medyo malamya.
And you mentioned shot selection as well on the first quarter. And the first few minutes for this second quarter, they're looking to have a good decision, passing the ball to their teammate, and they're having good looks as a result.
Right, so good adjustment for the St. Youth Ballers.
Patawara, the bailout three won't go, but there's going to be a push. That's going to be called against JC Raquelia. Third team foul agad for DPR-AC.
Yeah, same thing that happened MJ no sa first quarter. Talagang early fouls yung nagko-commit ng mga players kasi nga lahat gigil eh.
Oh, but during the first, Saints Youth Ballers ang nasa foul trouble. They were over the limit with I think less than 3 or 4 minutes into the first quarter. And right now, we just hit the 7-minute mark of the game, pero 13 foul na agad for DPR-AC. But immediately answering is JR Peñaranda with that layup.
Yeah, from defense to offense, good swipe and good finish for Peñaranda.
Bola babalik dito sa Saints Youth Ballers. Look at that feed inside to JV Ali. So easy off the glass for two.
Yeah, nagko-commit agad yung defense and then bumubuka yung ilalim doon. That's why JV Ali, a big man underneath, talagang he can punish you with that. And look at him.
Extra energy being given by JV Ali to the entire squad of Saints Youth Ballers. RK Hoops, they are finding the rhythm so far. The flow inside the paint. And they are knocking on the doors right now. Pelo swings it to Rondina for three. Left corner, three won't go. But look at that, Ali diving for the loose ball against two, DPR-AC.
Yeah, what an action that we're seeing right now here. Dito inside the 6-minute mark of our second quarter. So 5-point lead by DPR-AC. Bodies on the floor, diving, they really wanted to get this game in order for them to advance to the Elite 8.
That's right, Coach Pancho. And we've seen Eman De Jesus checks in as well for this ball game. Added some size on the inside for Saints Youth Ballers, RK Hoops. Three-pointer. Thought of a three there at the time. Ngayon pumukol naman. Just short on that attempt.
Yeah, so Garcia towering everybody right there, especially the house for Garcia. Corralling a lot of rebounds.
Magbanwa, cross-court pass to Patawara. Balik sa kanya. 8 seconds to shoot. No. Good deflection there by De Jesus. Nakapapasok lamang.
Yeah, he was clobbered that time underneath.
And here comes Saints Youth Ballers, RK Hoops. Pelo. Oh, everything but the shot on that move. And here comes Peñaranda going all the way to the cup. Basket counts.
Yeah, good recovery by Peñaranda. Almost a turnover after that strong pass, but he was able to quickly recover and go straight to the hoop, getting some contact and a basket. Look at this, MJ.
And Peñaranda talagang kumukuha ng lakas from the outside, driving strong to the cup. We've seen that several times on this game already from Peñaranda.
Right. So, again, non-stop action rito. Backward pressure still being done by DPR-AC, and they're successful that time.
And Majed Shahabi, who just checked in, committed his first turnover of the game here. A backcourt violation. Kaya naman balik ang bola rito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Halfway through the second quarter. And again, DPR-AC SARCON banking on their offensive attempts on the inside, as we've seen Jelord Patawara picks up a foul, fishing expedition at that time on the baseline.
Yeah, he was momentarily open at that right corner, but he opted to have a baseline drive, and that's what you get. If you're aggressive, then you're prone to getting more fouls. That's why he's on the line once again.
That seems to be the bread and butter of DPR-AC SARCON. Aside from their tight defense, their locked-in defense, look at that. Still sticking with that pressure from the backcourt. And yun na nga, a complete turnover there. Peñaranda nag-iisa on the other side of the court, and another hoop and a harm for JR Peñaranda.
Yeah, a combination of backward pressure and then a quick outlet, and those league-out players like this guy who's on the line, Peñaranda, is a good finisher, and that's why they are so far controlling the ball game right here.
Defense is the key so far for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, and we can see as well that they are not forcing their shots from beyond the arc.
And look at them.
Grabbing for that loose ball again and again. Check that replay first. What a layup coming from Peñaranda against two defenders.
Yeah, ready to that great outlet pass.
It's just yung composure nito ni Peñaranda. Misses on that shot though is Patawara. Here comes Saints Youth Ballers, converting a two-pointer there.
So finally, a bat.
Once more, you can remember a few minutes ago, the 7th minute mark, itong DPR-AC SARCON ang nauna sa foul trouble with 3 team fouls, but naunahan po sila rito ng Saints Youth Ballers.
Oh, and because of too aggressive at time, because syempre yun ang tendency kapag ang team is naghahabol, and then you want to make a stop immediately, but too aggressive. That's why commit ng contact.
Garcia nails down the free throw at the time. And here comes Saints Youth Ballers. Raya Makasarte, who checks back in immediately, making his presence felt with a basket.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do. He saw a wide open driving lane right there, not perfectly guarded by the DPR-AC front line. Ayun, inatake niya yun.
Tagal na upo nito ni Ryan Makasarte, coach, from the first few minutes of the first quarter.
Oh, good read.
Yes.
And a good slip.
From Gio Tolentino.
Yeah, there was a confusion right there because they're anticipating yung sa corner guy.
Another swipe there. We have to check the steals of this DPR-AC SARCON. Kung kanina meron tayong block party, ngayon naman steals naman ang pinakikita sa atin itong mga batang ito.
Right, ang daming mga tapik, ang daming mga steals, ang daming mga deflection. They perfectly read yung mga passing lanes nila.
Yes, exactly. Balik ang bola sa DPR-AC SARCON. Peñaranda. Bullet pass down low para sana kay Garcia. It was anticipated by Makasarte, or check that, wearing number 30, that's De Los Santos.
Yes, that's just Jairus De Los Santos.
And DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear will call for time here, Coach Pancho. Score is 32-21, 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. We'll be right back. And check that 2026 Mini Ballers League second season from April to May 2026. Again, club or school-based tournament, 4 teams per division. Ito naman, kanina kung 18 under to 11 under, 11 under to 8 under naman. 2 slots left for 8 under. And
9 under, isa na lang.
oo, kaya message na kayo.
Ang bilis makuha ng mga slots. Kaya later on, baka nga pag flash ulit sa screen yan, baka mag-iba na.
Oo.
Close na agad.
Because why not? Alam naman natin yung brand na binibigay nitong Milko Sports Got Skills Basketball, the level of basketball that we are witnessing so far here, and the exposure na of course kayang ibigay nitong tournament as we check that three-pointer just down by Ryan Makasarte.
Yeah, Ryan Makasarte starting to, to awaken his team right here by scoring, consecutive points for the Saints, especially that three-pointer.
5 points since he entered the ball game. Eto naman, agad nasasagot si Shinichi Radin from beyond the arc.
Talagang binalikan siya doon. And then back to a double-digit lead here for the DPR-AC because of the three-pointer. And another steal
By Peñaranda, all alone is Shinichi Radin. Back-to-back buckets and 5-point rally all by himself. Shinichi Radin and Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops calls for time. And we are back to the ball game. Milko Sports Got Skills Basketball Tournament Talent ID 16 and under. This is your 6th game of the day for your round of 16 with the winner. We'll move on to the Elite 8. So far, DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear is on the driver's seat by 13 points.
Yeah, they threw the ball once again because of the pressure defense being provided by the DPR-AC.
Not a good sign, Coach Pancho, coming off a timeout for Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops.
Yeah, a wasted timeout right there.
Yeah, exactly. And they're struggling to find an answer right now para sa depensa at opensibang ibinibigay nitong DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Peñaranda, cross-court pass to Bautista. Loses the leather. Turnover, eto na ang Saints Youth Ballers. De Luna floats it up, no good. Ali for the follow-through, misses again.
Oh, not a good
And
shot
look
right
at that outlet again, Coach Pancho. Tolentino this time will make it.
another second chance points for the DPR-AC. Again, being relentless is the story here sa second quarter for the DPR-AC. Not giving up.
And they are on target. Speaking about DPR-AC, the moment that they got that basketball, they already know that someone is already on the other side of the court to throw that ball away for the touchdown.
Yeah, and the communication for the team was very clear. They know where to go, they know where to run, they know when to pass. So that's good communication for the
Yeah.
DPR-AC.
For Saints Youth Ballers, RK Hoops, even though they are down by 15 points, but I just want to commend the energy that they are showing right now on the floor. But it isn't enough to inch closer and catch up dito sa DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. That's why they need to do more of that.
Right, MJ, and a chance for them to, score the last basket of the first half here.
De Luna fires to the three. The first three-pointer from Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops to end our second quarter. The best time para mag-usap itong dalawang koponan so they can make the adjustments heading to the next half of our ball game.
Yeah, very timely three-pointer that time. Perfect way to end the second quarter to get some momentum as we take a look at some of the second quarter highlights, MJ. Lots of outside shots, lots of inside points, but for DPR-AC, they had a lot of transition points because they had a lot of steals. It's because of their defense that they gave to the Saint Youth Ballers, RK Hoops, that made them horrible sa kanilang offense. That's why yun yung score natin.
DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear is on an advantage there by 12 points, but Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops is not yet done and clawing back up. Halftime score is 39-27. We'll be right back. Start of the second half of action para dito sa dalawang koponan, DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear and Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. And this is still your Milko Sports Got Skills Basketball Tournament Talent ID 16 and under for your round of 16. Tuloy-tuloy po tayo. We still have, I think, 3 weeks more to go until our finals. Pero yung mga matatalo naman for this game, they will still have more games to play as we hit the classification stages of this tournament.
Yeah, that's right. So, marami pang games tayo dito for Milko Sports Got Skills Basketball, especially dito sa 16 under 2026 Talent ID. So, sulit yung yung pagsali nila rito.
Yung joining fee.
Right.
Kaya naman, check nyo na yung aming Facebook page. We still have few slots remaining na lang for our different tournaments. So, Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops here, getting the first touch of the basket at the start of the third quarter. Are we going to see a different type of ball game from their squad right now? As Ali misses on his shot. The pass to Cruz. Down low to Paulino. Hands it off to Berba for the miss.
Sayang, good setup job sana yun. Up a low post action.
Clean look from Berba. Too strong from the three, but that time Makasarte was there. His 7th point of the game.
Yeah, Makasarte is leading right now the Saint Youth Ballers. He now has 11. He's in double figures.
Ryan Makasarte picks up another board there. Eto na, umaarangkada, Ryan Makasarte, all the way to the glass for 2.
Yeah, back-to-back points. 13 points na kagad dito. Si Ryan Makasarte carrying the load dito for the St. Youth Ballers. So the lead is just down to 8, MJ.
Playing the role of spark plug para dito sa Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. And hopefully, mahawa yung kanyang tropa. And this lead is down to just 8 points with that finish from Makasarte.
And a turnover by Berba. You know, so another possession here for the St. Youth Ballers. Hindi nga lang. Mental lapse right there for the St. Youth Ballers. Good thing na recover nila yung possession doon.
Here comes De Luna up against Cruz. Good defense at that time. And there's gonna be a foul called. I think that's gonna be on Berba. That is his third personal foul. And Berba has firing blanks on this game so far, Coach.
Yeah. So, new player coming in dito for St. Youth Ballers, number 5. Kakapasok lang yan. First time on the floor, Rob Domingo.
We'll have to check that kung ano yung kayang iambag nito ni Domingo on the floor right now as Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops trying to pick things up for themselves. Pero ang isasagot ni Cruz ay 3.
Yeah, Paul Cruz with the booming 3. Just in time for the DPR-AC. That's why the lead is just back to double-digit lead.
An 11-point lead for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. JV Ali loses the leather. It will be recovered there. The feed inside to Makasarte. Again, another 2-pointer.
Yeah, 6 points in this quarter for Makasarte. Good start in the second half. Oh!
Basket counts, may kasama pang foul for Paul Cruz.
Yeah, Paul Cruz making a run on his own dito, ha? So, end one play after hitting that 3-pointer, meron siyang end one play dito for him.
Good point. At yun, yung immediate answer dito ni Paul Cruz. Pamatay sunog against Saints Youth Ballers.
And siya pa makakakuha ng offensive rebound.
Oo. Doing everything on the floor right now for Paul Cruz and his squad. Another 3-pointer. That's short, but Berba still off night. That's a point-blank miss coming from Berba.
Yeah, sayang yun. Nandun na siya sa ilalim. Nakuha niya na yung offensive rebounds. But fourth personal foul na si Berba dito, MJ.
Oh no. Early on, the third quarter, that's gonna be a big piece for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Ito na. Counter-attack. Magbanwa. Lays it up and in. Pelo gives it to Ryan Makasarte. Nag-iinit na rito. Baseline jumper won't go. Another outlet pass to Paul Cruz. Touchdown for 2.
Yeah, that's courtesy of a great outlet pass by Berba. So Berba playing with 4 fouls but still trying to do his job right there, getting the rebound and looking for his teammate, open teammate right there.
Hindi nawawalan ng pag-asa itong si Berba as we see Villegas checks in alongside Johan Hizole. Look at that touchdown. 2-pointer from Paul Cruz. Magbanwa with the basketball. Good pass inside, Berba. Hindi pa rin makapukol ng 2.
Oo, nagsistruggle si Berba dito, ha? Offensively, basta defense talagang nandun yung energy niya. Kaya siguro his coach is taking a gamble on him dito. Nag-i-stay pa siya rito.
Definitely letting him play here. And the good thing dito kay Berba, hindi nawawalan ng pag-asa. And just sticking on the things that he can contribute on the floor right now for his team. As Paul Cruz misfired there from downtown. The ball will go back to Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. Izole gives it to his right for 3. Ryan Makasarte drilling down that 3.
Wow, Makasarte is so hot dito sa ating third quarter, but he needs some help. But again, DPR-AC, after every basket dito by Makasarte, DPR-AC has that answer.
Pero ang mahirap, yun nga, speaking of answer, laging may kasagutan dito agad-agad ang DPR-AC Sarcon. Check that, Paulino on the line. He's going to complete the three-point play opportunity. Burba still struggling on the
Oo.
offensive end.
Pero nakakakuha pa rin siya, nakakapulot pa rin siya ng offensive rebound.
Here comes Villegas. Kicks it out to Makasarte. Almost a turnover. Turnover to Rain Martinez.
You are still tuning here at Milk Sports Podcast Basketball Talent ID 2026. We are still in the battle of DPR-AC SARCON SPORTSWEAR versus St. Jude Ballers XRK Hoops. Dwayne Villegas, team captain of St. Jude Ballers, says that today he just want to do his best and support his team as much as possible. Nasabi nga ni Dwayne na mas pinaghandaan at lagi naman daw siyang ready sa mga larong sinasalihan niya. Pero nabanggit nga din ni Dwayne na mas priority nga niya for now ang matuto at magkaroon ng growth sa lahat ng liga na papasukan niya. Coach Pancho and MJ.
Thank you so much for that report, Miss Rain Martinez. And what a good kind of leadership para dito sa kapitan ng Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. I think he's very thinking maturely for his age, that all he wanted to do is to support his team and grow alongside with them.
Yeah, but this guy, Ryan Makasarte, continues to do damage here for the Saints Youth Ballers, but he needs some help. Let's see if he can get one on this possession.
A solid block coming from Makasarte that led to that Derek Reyes two-pointer.
Yeah, so just down to a 10-point lead.
50-40 is our score. Third quarter is Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops story so far, but there will be a three-pointer coming from Ethan De La Peña.
Again, that's his first point of this ball game. Ito si Ethan De La Peña, but what a way to come. Pamatay sunog na naman. Again, sagot dun sa mga score ng St. Jude Ballers. Parating may sagot itong DPR-AC.
Totoo, Coach Pancho. And another turnover there. A swipe for DPR-AC Sarcon. Ito naman na babawi Saints Youth Ballers. Makasarte. Baseline J will miss. Pelo susubok sa tres. Hits the rim. And Mac Ryan, Makasarte won't back down.
Yeah, he's really trying his very best right here to carry the St. Jude Ballers under his shoulders. Dito when it comes to scoring, he's doing everything. He's blocking shots. He's, scoring underneath. Look at here. Look at him right here. Working very hard underneath and getting an N1 play, MJ.
Makasarte is on fire right now, and this is the strongest quarter for the Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. But kagaya nga na sinabi mo, Coach Pancho, laging may sagot, no? May retaliation.
Yeah.
Itong DPR-AC Sarcon Sportswear.
May 20 points na kagad dito si Makasarte. We still have 3 minutes dito sa third quarter.
And Makasarte needs help here from his squad as De Los Santos grab that board and calling the answer. Kailangan niyo ba ng tulong? Here comes Jairus De Los Santos.
Yeah, so slowly but surely yung momentum nag-shift na dito sa St. Jude Ballers RK Hoops. Medyo disarray na yung offense dito ng DPR-AC.
And more importantly, the lead is down to just a single point lead here, or a single digit rather. But immediately, natin naman si Gio Tolentino para ibalik sa 10 ang kalamangan, 55-45.
Oh, again, sumagot na naman ng DPR-AC. So parati silang may answer.
Kaya naman they're getting a good grasp of that double-digit lead. Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops doing everything that they can right now on this crucial quarter, the third quarter. But standing their way is DPR-AC Sarcon Sportswear. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Three-pointer won't go for Zelord Patawara. Here comes the man of the hour, Macryan Makasarte. Bumitbit pa para sa dos.
Yeah, again, starting to pile up some points for his team right here. And again, down to 8 na lang. Talagang tinatrabaho niya na maigi itong team niya dito.
Ano ang makikita natin kasagutan from DPR-AC SARCON? Tolentino picks up the loose ball there for the 2-pointer.
Again, back-to-back baskets by Tolentino off an offensive rebound. At ito, may steal na naman yung DPR-AC.
3-pointer was converted from downtown by Renzo Magbanwa. A solid defense. I couldn't ask for more para sa depensa nitong DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, nagkakaroon na ng momentum itong Saints Youth Ballers. Biglang sumasagot itong DPR-AC.
The defense.
Momentum breaker yun, MJ.
Yes, definitely. Coach Pancho, ang hirap noon for someone and for a team na talagang naghahabol, para mas nakakapagod yun. Coach Pancho. And ito naman, Macryan Makasarte grabbing the board right there. Crossover. This time, he will feed it inside to Xavi Ali.
Yeah, this time, Ryan Makasarte playing the decoy right there. Finding JB Ali underneath. So, yun yung gawin din nila para hindi naman magiging predictable yung depensa dito ng DPR-AC. Para hindi rin masyadong mapagod si Makasarte.
Grabe yung trabaho rito ni Makasarte. Sharing the ball to his teammates. Here comes JV Ali for the putback.
Right, so back-to-back baskets for JB Ali. That's why he is there for a reason.
Pero kita mo rito si Makasarte, medyo tumutukod na rito, Coach Pancho.
Yes, and good thing na napipick up ni JB Ali yung offensive niya, yung offense niya in time, just in case mag-start sa fourth quarter, pahinga muna to si Makasarte.
And I like what he's doing so far here for his squad. He's sharing the ball. He's not forcing his baskets. At the same time, he can save some energy there and getting additional help from his squad. As we check that Garcia misses on the first throw. Looking to get back to his second 0 for 2 for Garcia. Monster board for JV Ali. Kalawit rebound. Tawag nila. Almost a steal there for DPR-AC. And Macryan Makasarte will pick up a foul there.
Yeah, but they're not yet in the penalty, so one more foul to give dito.
Second team foul for Gio Tolentino.
Yeah.
One more foul to give for DPR-AC.
So again, both teams are on the limits right now. So 12 seconds remaining. Oh, another steal.
Another steal. Last 7 seconds. Patawara gives it to Bautista for the go-ahead. Floater. No. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter after 30 minutes of action. Still, DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear is on the lead, up by 9 points, 60-51, Coach Pancho.
Right, so a great fight back being shown here by the St. Youth Ballers, RK Hoops, especially courtesy of Ryan Makasait, who actually carried the load here sa third quarter for the RK Hoops. But for the DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, although they managed to lose that big lead, but they managed to hang on, and because of their, and they have all the answers for every attacks and onslaught by the RK Hoops.
We'll only have 10 minutes of action here for our sixth game. We'll be right back before the start of the fourth quarter. The start of the fourth quarter. Milko Sports God Skills Basketball Tournament. Talent ID 16 and under, round of 16. Sino ang mananaig sa dalawang kopanang ito? Huling 10 minuto. Kapit po tayo mga kaibigan. Peñaranda A good block from Villegas, pero may konting sabit doon according to the referee.
Yeah, so Peñaranda is back here on the floor for DPR-AC.
Can Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops continue the momentum that they got from the third quarter? As we check that bakbakan sa ere. Yes, Coach Pancho.
Right, so Peñaranda was responsible for a lot of steals dito for the DPR-AC, and that's why once he got back into this basketball floor dito sa fourth quarter, nakita mo naman yung impact. Nakakuha na naman agad ng steal, pang 7th steal niya na yan, and then yeah, that's why he's on the line.
At the end of the first half earlier, Coach Pancho, the entire team of DPR-AC got 11 steals, and I'm pretty sure it has ballooned to an official count could be 15 or more.
Yeah, so that's the type of defense that they are giving dito sa Saints Youth Ballers. Just like that, another turnover for them.
And they are also very good on the completion of those turnovers, as they got 21 points from turnovers during the first half.
And as of the moment, 21 then turnovers na ang meron ang Saint Youth Ballers in this ball game.
If they want to catch up to this ball game, they need to limit their turnovers this quarter and focus on conversion of baskets. There's still a lot of time left with 9 minutes to go, so a lot of space for Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops to get back to this game.
Yes, and then that time Darwin Aragon was caught for a reach and foul, too aggressive that time, but almost a steal until that contact.
Another team foul there was picked up. DPR-AC Sarcon. Pelo floats it up on the middle. No good. Second chance points. Almost a basket for Derek Reyes.
Yep. So Darwin Aragon was called for a back-to-back foul to start the fourth quarter. That's why meron na kagad siyang 4.
Aragon is on foul trouble already. Ito namang si Reyes looking to answer, coming from his free throws.
Yeah, so perfect from the line. 3 out of 3 na siya dito kanina. Meron siyang 1 out of 1 sa free throw. So good for Saints, but they need to capitalize and made more of those once they got back on the line.
Back to a single-digit ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. The pass inside was partially deflected. Substitution. Konting pahinga lang ibibigay rito para kay Ryan Makasarte. He will quickly check back into this game.
Yes, why not? Ayaw nila masyadong malamig itong si Ryan Makasarte dito, and because they're still down.
A good swipe there. That led to that open Jairus De Los Santos layup. It was Derek Reyes who captured that ball. Turnover for DPR-AC.
So the lead is just down to 7. They're still in the ball game. Lots of time, 8 minutes.
And momentum slowly shifting on the side of Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. Off the glass, will miss for Sinichi Radin. Another chance for DPR-AC.
Oh.
Look at that. Umupumpa sa ere. Itong si Jelord Patawara.
Jelord Patawara getting another steal and getting that put back.
What a show for Patawara at that final or last sequence rather. Kita mo naman, Patawara pa rin yun nandun for that swipe, but Makasarte will answer there.
But Makasarte still picking up where he left off, still continues to score here for the Saint Youth Ballers RK Hoops.
Is not yet done here. And that time, three-pointer from Peñaranda. Off balance para kay Aragon. And that's gonna be the third foul from Ryan Makasarte.
Yeah, he was called for a pushing foul. Battling for the rebound right there. So dapat mag-ingat na siya dito. 3 fouls na siya.
Yes.
Can't afford to sit down.
Oo, siya lang talaga bumuhat rito. Bumubuhat pa for Saints Youth Ballers. Look at that rebound from Makasarte. Siya na rin na magbababa ng bola. The spin move. Emergency pass. Kicks it back out to De Luna, wide open from 3. Couldn't hit the mark. De Luna for the long board. Another try. And this time he makes it.
Right, he settled for 2 points right there, but that's huge for St. Jude because the lead was chopped down to just 5 only.
64 to 59 with 6 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Another steal there. That time from Jairus de los Santos. Lays it up. Too short.
Yeah, too early to take off. Again, another steal from behind.
Eto na, JR Peñaranda. Good block. So clean. So good.
Wow, very familiar tagline right there. So clean, so good, MJ.
For Derek Reyes.
Yeah.
Ganda ng block na yun.
Yes, ang ganda. And napakalinis.
All
Yeah.
ball.
Yep. And by the way, that's JR Peñaranda's 8th steal of the ball game.
Super active hands from Peñaranda. Snatching the ball 8 times against his defender. Look at the shot from a 3, 1 dribble baseline jumper. It's good for Peñaranda.
That was a good fake and a 1 dribble pull-up right there.
And DPR-AC goes back to their sticky defense. Ryan Macasarte drops it off to the wrong man. Good thing JV Ali was there, puts it up, misses, but this time, second chance opportunity is good for JV Ali.
Yeah, important basket for Saints right there. Great effort by JV Ali getting that offensive rebound in the putback. So the lead is just down to 5 once again for DPR-AC.
The good thing about Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops right now is that they are forcing those stops and they are completing on the other side of the court.
Yes, but there was a foul right there against the big guy, number 23.
Peñaranda mukhang natamaan sa mata.
Oh.
Right eye, yun yung kanyang hinahawakan.
And again, the activity on the floor itong si Peñaranda, that's almost an automatic fast break. Kung di niya hinabol yun, easy 2 points na naman yun. Again, sacrificing his body, diba? Taking one for the team once again.
And Dwayne Villegas looking to add some firepower here on the side of Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops. Let's check that replay. Peñaranda, a solid block right there from Derek Reyes.
Yeah. So another chance here for the Saint Youth Ballers to cut down the lead to
Haba
just
pa nito.
3 or 2.
Oo. Haba pa nito, Coach Pancho.
Oh.
4 minutes. Dwayne Villegas pumukol sa 3. A good fake. Dalawa sumubay doon for Derek Reyes. Second chance opportunity is becoming big here for Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops.
Yeah, so DPRC needs to, do one heck of a job in boxing out ng JV Ali because JV Ali has been getting a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks in the last 2 or 3 possessions ng St. Youth Ballers. Kaya nga, they're still in the ball game because of this guy.
Just misses on the first throw, but he will have another chance on the line here. 0 for 2 for JV Ali. Kita mo naman, another rebound for Ryan Macasarte.
Oh.
And this brings the lead back, or cut down rather, to just 3.
Yes, and courtesy of that Reyes put back.
Chance of defense on the side, and supporters, relatives, families of Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops players. Battle for the loose ball.
Again, good tap by JV Ali.
Villegas
Another steal.
accelerated, but a good hands there.
Oh.
Basket counts for Renzo Magbanwa.
Wow, Renzo Magbanwa providing that great defensive stop right there. A much needed one and getting an end one play.
There's something about the hands of this DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. They've been getting clean swipes throughout this ball game. As Renzo Magbanwa heads to the line for a possible 3-point play here, and he completed it. Another answer here, Coach Pancho.
Yes.
To stop the bleeding, our score is 69 to 63, a 6 4-point lead by DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear, and Saints Youth Ballers will call for time here. We'll be right back. '26 Talent ID Series first season from April to May. Look at that slots. 3 slots left for 11 under, and then 1 slot for 14 under and 2 slots for 12 under. The rest close na po tayo. Kaya for slot reservation, check that number in front of your screen, 0917-894-3943. Mag-message na po kayo for the remaining slots.
Wow. First season ng ating 2026 Talent ID Club and School Base under those age brackets.
And Youth Developmental League is getting big here. Of course, presented by Milko Sports. Got Skills Basketball here, headed by Coach Allen Ricardo.
Yes, and ito, tatawagan kagad na foul dito si Polino. Polino just came back into the floor dito. Matagal din siyang napahinga after a great start.
And check that, Coach Pancho. Both of the teams have fourth team foul already. Ryan Makasarte making a living down low.
Wow. Tagsalitan lang sila si JB Ali. Sabi ni Makasarte, JB, ikaw muna. And this time, siya na daw ulit. Look at that move.
I will take over, sabi ni Ryan Makasarte. His lead is down by 4 points. Make it 3, courtesy of that free throw. Again, Saints Youth Ballers Arcade Hoops knocking on the doors. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Jarius De Los Santos bumalik na rin dito sa floor para sa Saints.
A good swipe there by Ryan Makasarte. Here
Right.
comes Dwayne Villegas. Yes, Coach.
He's doing everything right here, MJ.
Pero hindi ko nakikitaan ng pagod to si Makasarte, ha? Just right before tumukod siya doon. Very, very light. But I can feel the energy from here, from this Ryan Makasarte guy.
Right. What a ball game that we have here.
Very consistent. Actually, ang ganda ng pasok dito ni Coach from Saint Youth Ballers. If you can remember, he seated early on the first quarter. I think that was the first 2 minutes. He got back late in the second or third quarter, I think. First few minutes.
Yeah. And also, yun din yung pagpasok ni JV Ali at the end of the third quarter. Nagkaroon siya ng momentum doon, napahinga yung si Makasarte and si JV Ali yung tumikada ron.
And he is a revelation so far for Saints Youth Ballers as Ryan Makasarte picks up another foul against his defender. That is J.R. Peñaranda, and DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear is over the limit.
Yeah. So dito magkakaalaman yan. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Marami pang oras, MJ. Penalty situation na kagad yung both teams.
The luxury of stopping the clock and collecting more points for his team is Ryan Makasarte.
Yeah. So itong DPR-AC is having some problems stopping this guy.
1 out of 2. But look at that! Another rebound and off the glass for 2. We are tied at 69 all.
Right, credit to JV Ali was the one who tapped the ball to Reyes, and Reyes nakakarami na rin yan ng mga putback, offensive putback, and traveling violation, MJ.
DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear is feeling the pressure right now. We are on the final stretch of this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops, they haven't gotten their lead yet this ball game, and the best time to come is this time as Reyes spins it again. JV Ali for the rebound there, just couldn't hit the reverse. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on this action. Berba, oh, Leon, is JV Ali.
Wow, doing both ends of the floor, doing what he does best. Itong si JV Ali. Oh, feeling the pressure na talaga. Look at this. Wow.
Beautiful basketball that we are seeing so far. What a time to come for Saints Youth Ballers, RK Hoops, and DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear will call for time here. We haven't seen Clark Pobontin on this ball game so far, Coach Pancho, and we're pretty sure that he will not play in this game. But look at that, filling the void, filling the gap. Big shoes to fill actually is JV Ali and Ryan Makasarte filling in.
Yeah, and that trio of Reyes, Makasarte, and JV Ali in this fourth quarter made the difference here. Scoring those clutch baskets and those defensive stops.
Ano kaya ang gagawin ng DPR-AC dito? The three-pointer was too short, but may konting giggle pass. For some reason, nagawa ng paraan dito ni June Pelo.
Wow.
Check
But
that.
the person who made that outlet pass, grabe. Credit to that guy, itong si Makasarte.
Gio Tolentino was there for the two-pointer. Check that. I would like to correct myself. That's Judel Pelo. Look at that replay.
Ooh.
Napakalalim ng
Yes.
Coach Pancho.
Good presence of mind.
And again, the pressure is in for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Ryan Makasarte to JV Ali.
Sayang.
He's asking for a foul on that play.
Yeah, but you know, hats off to Ryan Makasarte. Is doing everything right here. Talaga creating some place for his teammates. Yun lang, hindi lang na-shoot ni JV Ali yun. But they have the possession, MJ.
A big turnover that time, Coach Pancho, that I would like to say from DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. And almost getting a steal is Magbanwa. Judel Pelo.
Oh, dribbling violation.
Good catch by the referees there.
Well, the most exciting ball game so far that we have here dito sa day 4. Natin dito sa Milwaukee because the previous games, all of them are lopsided. So, eto kanina akala natin magiging lopsided din, but tables have turned, momentum have shifted. That's why we're here. Tied at 71 with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining, MJ.
And DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear will call for time here. Kapit po tayo mga kaibigan, 1 minute and 8 seconds left. And we are right back. Neck and neck battle between these two teams. Of course, the winner will move on to the Elite 8. Ayaw magpatalo nitong dalawang kuponan.
Yes, why not? Elite 8 is at stake, and of course, they don't want to go down to the classification round.
And we will witness, it's a battle of execution here, Coach Pancho.
Oh, again, important rebound for JV Ali.
Here comes Ryan Makasarte, loses the ball. Crucial turnover.
Again, another steal for DPR-AC.
Magbanwa drops it off to Berba.
Wala pa rin.
Still misses.
Yeah. He was bothered by the long arms of JV Ali.
He's been struggling all game long. Look at that replay. JV Ali still on the picture there, keeping the ball alive. And Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops will call for time here for the last 39 seconds into our ball game. And this is gonna be a big test between these two teams. Ang tropa ni Coach Cholsen Villegas na makakuha ng basketball possession. Hindi naman patitinag rito ang DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. They're headed back to their defense. Macrayan Makasarte will do the inbound chores here. Looking to melt some clock is Makasarte. The crossover. The pass on the left corner. Ano ang gagawin dito? Puts it up with the last 3 seconds. No! Second chance opportunity. Wala pa rin yung for Reyes. No! Miscommunication at that time.
Yeah. Dalawa sila magkakampi doon, magkadikit.
Hindi nagkaintindihan kung sino yung kukuha ng bola, Coach Pancho.
Yes, really applaud the efforts of etong si Reyes. He was the one who was responsible in grabbing those 2 important offensive rebounds. He tries to keep the ball alive at yun lang. Nawala yung
That was
possession doon.
a huge turnover. Exactly. And ngayon, malaking chance yung mawawala sa side ng Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops dahil DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear will grab this next ball possession with 21.2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, although pwede pang bumalik sa kanila yung possession kasi 14 seconds lang ang ibibigay dito for DPR-AC. But for DPR-AC, a much important basket ang kailangan nila ma-convert dito.
Sure, nababalik ang bola because we are seeing a 14-second shot clock here. So meaning the inbound will be on the, let's check that. Oh,
Sideline.
yeah, sideline inbound. And on the inbound here is Jelord Patawaran. 21.2 seconds. They chose to use the 24-second shot clock.
Yeah, they don't need to foul.
Melting the clock. Peñaranda to Patawara. Two-man play here. Peñaranda for the jumper. Money for J.R. Peñaranda. Look at that flex after that made basket.
Right. Look at that, taking some time, you know, but JV Ali tries to block that shot, but you know, he was late. There's some enough space for Peñaranda to take up that pull-up J. 5.7 seconds. Pwede pa to for the Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoop. So it depending on what play coach will design. Is it gonna be a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer?
Yeah.
Are they gonna go for the win or for a tie?
Over the outstretched arms of JV Ali. What a time to come for J.R. Peñaranda. That 2-pointer could be the answer for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear to move on to the Elite 8. But
Yeah.
of course, hindi naman papayag ang Saints Youth Ballers RK Hoops sa ganun-ganun na lang.
Oo. So hindi nagpalit na lineup tong DPR-AC. I'm expecting na magkakaroon sila ng situational substitution for defense.
5.7 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to find out ano ang minap out na play dito ni Coach Villegas. If that's gonna be for the tiebreaker or for the game winner.
Again, no need to foul. Just an honest defense if you're the DPR-AC. But for the Saints Youth Ballers, you know, they should execute their play properly.
Here comes the play now. Kanino mapupunta ang bola? It comes to the hands of Macrayan Makasarte who drives it for two. But a miss. Double black eye for Macrayan
Right.
Makasarte. The miss and the foul, Coach Pancho.
Great defensive stop right there. Great read. Ina-expect nila talaga kay Macrayan Makasarte pupunta yung bola. Kasi ito, good inbound lang dito. They can seal the win.
2.4 seconds. Gio Tolentino secures it. Receives it. 4/10 of a second
Yeah.
remaining. Look at that replay. Ang ganda ng depensa nito ni J.R. Peñaranda.
Wow. Peñaranda nailed that game, let's say, that important basket.
Yeah.
And then great defensive stop right there over itong si Makasarte. So, grabe yung pinakita ni Peñaranda dito, ha? Especially if they went on to win this ball game. That game winner is very, very important for them. So, ito, just to seal the win na lang to, itong free throws dito ni Tolentino.
Yeah, he made one already, so
I need to miss this one para umanda rin
yeah,
oras.
a good strategy
Right.
there. And that's gonna be the end of the ball game. Grabe. Makapigil hiningang bakbakan between these two teams. Pero ang mananaig at the end of 4 quarters would be DPR-AC SARCON SPORTSWEAR. They will move on to the Elite 8, securing this 74-71 is our official score. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Pancho, your thoughts about this game?
Yeah, well-deserved win dito for DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. Initially, they controlled the ball game, but then again, because of the onslaught and the fight back of St. Youth Ballers, RK Hoops, the game went into a carjack ball game. But let's give flowers to St. Youth Ballers. Talagang they really tried their best to come back and make some fight back on their own dito because they are down by like a double-digit deficit kanina, but you know, breaks up the game. So DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear will advance to the Elite 8.
Bottom line is, hanggang sa huling segundo, may kasagutan itong DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. That's why they got the win. And let's check that our next ball game, JBA Elite, who's seated at number 3 from Bracket C with 1-2 record, will go up against the number 2 seed of Bracket D, Boss League Bataan, with 2 wins and a loss. What an exciting matchup. Again, the last 2 tickets for our Elite 8 is on the way. Of course, meron na lamang tayong 2 larong na lalabi. So, tuloy-tuloy tayo rito. Coach Pancho, who do you think could be the best player of the game?
Yeah, lots of players actually step up dito for DPR-AC, but obviously the only player that is consistent at both ends of the floor defensively, and that most important basket that sealed the win earlier. Given na, alam na nila kung sino yung best player.
A no-brainer. And let's check that 2026 Talent ID Series first season, April to May 2026. 3 slots left for 11 under born 2015. 2 slots left for 12 under born 2014. And a slot left for 14 under born 2012. Kaya naman, message nyo na sa Viber 0917-894-3913. And now, I'll turn you over to our best player of the game, to our courtside reporter, of course, Miss Rain Martinez.
We've just finished one of our intense game of this day between DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear versus St. Youth Ballers x RK Hopes with the final score of 74-71 in favor of DPR-AC SARCON Sportswear. And we have here our best player of the game, JR Peñaranda, with an amazing 14 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 blocks. JR, of course, congratulations on this win. JR, we saw the crucial moments since the first quarter of the game, but specifically in the 10 seconds of the fourth quarter, your team got the lead. JR, what does it feel to win this game and enter the Elite 8 of this tournament?
Nagtiwala lang po kami sa binigay na sistema ni Coach at nagbigayan po kami ng screen at mga ano po. Tsaka po, nagtiwala rin po kami sa isa po para po makuha po namin yung lead ng 10 seconds po.
Thank you, JR. Is there anyone you like to greet? Fans, your teammates in the back, JR?
Una-una po sa lahat, nagkapasalamat po kay Lord na binigyan niya po itong panalo na to. At una-una po sa lahat, salamat po sa mga sponsor mo namin sa DPR-AC po, SARCON Sportswear, kay Boss Deck po, CMB, tsaka po sa Hoops Ground. At shoutout po pala sa mama ko dyan na nanonood ngayon, kay Evelyn Peñaranda. At shoutout po pala sa mga tita ko dyan sa Santa Maria, na kila Nonoy Elang Kuyan, Ebilang Kuyan, kay Mamay Stoning, tsaka po kay Maring Stoning, kay Tito Tata ko dyan, kay Tita Ronale. And shoutout po sa mga tita lola ko dyan sa Norsagaray, sa Sagon family, sa Baldado family, Stoning family, shoutout po sa inyo. And shoutout po sa mga teammates ko dito, kay Jan Verba, kay La Bautista po, kay Rapido po. And shoutout po pala kay Lauch Lip, kay Coach Maki, Coach Ivan, Coach Besalde po, and kay Coach Sherlock po. Yun lang po.
Thank you,
And shoutout din po pala sa school ko na MDSR.
Thank you, JR.
Ito po, kay Ma'am Andaya po, Sir Andaya, shoutout po sa inyo.
Yes, thank you again, JR, for that. We also have here one of the coaches of DPR, Coach Jerry. Coach, of course, congratulations on this win. Coach, what does it feel to win and survive this game? And now, you will enter the Elite 8 of this tournament.
Well, sa totoo lang, napakasarap kasi pinaghirapan ng mga bata yan eh. From practice, from day one, hanggang sa umabot kami sa ganitong stage. Talagang sakripisyo at hirap ng mga bata. So talagang masarap sa feeling. Medyo nahirapan pa nga kami kasi siyempre dikit yung laban eh.
Coach, is there anyone you like to greet? Teammates, fans who cheered on the DPR-AC today, Coach?
Well, unang-una, gusto namin pasalamatan yung DPR-AC, Sir Pijo, at saka yung mga pamunuan ng DPR-AC. Paring June, SARCON SPORTSWEAR, CMB, Coach Sherlock ng Hopes Ground. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, you are still tuning in here at Milko Sports Godskills Basketball Talent ID 2026. Coming up next is the battle between JBA Elite and Boss League Bataan.